Hey guys, it's Hector Gamer TV, and back today with another video. Today's video is all going to be about the new Henry audio clip that the Joey Drew Studios official account recently released. And of course, just to tell you, my channel has changed. I've changed the profile pic, and I've changed the art just to make a couple improvements. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more. Follow me on Twitter for the latest news for my channel and what I will be uploading. But obviously, I can't force you. You do you, and I do me. Okay? Now, the clip ends with the title screening of 3 weeks remain. And that means 3 weeks remain until the chapter is actually released, chapter 5. But we might, since this was uploaded on a Wednesday, we might get a new audio clip every Wednesday. Maybe it might just be Henry. 3 audio clips of Henry, or just 1 audio clip of Henry and 1 of another character. Allison, Joey, Sammy. Well, I don't know which character could be shown in this audio clip, because there's a lot of options, but some people are saying that it's going to be just Henry's audio clips. We're getting 3 audio clips of Henry, but I believe that we might get an audio clip of Allison or other characters in the series. Yeah, that's just speculation. Don't take this seriously. On October 2nd, the Meatley said on his Twitter that you should keep an eye on the Joey Drew Studios YouTube channel for reasons. He never explained what those reasons are, but it gave a smiley face at the end, usually hinting at something. And then this video popped up with the thumbnail of an audio clip and 1 out of 3 completed, which means that we might get more of this video, or at least this video will be cut down in parts. Not this video, I mean the new video that was recently uploaded to the Joey Drew Studios account. Now let's take a look at the video and see if we can decipher anything or review anything.
If anyone finds this, my name is Henry, and I'm trapped far below Joey Drew Studios, a man I used to work for.
Now there, Henry says that he used to work for Joey Drew, which confirms that Joey Drew and Henry had a partnership. Now let's continue watching.
There's crazy things happening down here. Monsters, demons, angels. And right now, 2 of them are holding me prisoner.
Hey, now stop right there. 2 of them are holding me prisoner. I thought we were cool, Allison and Tom. I thought we were cool. Well, pretty much, it is pretty common for Allison and Tom not to trust anybody. Because in the weird world of Bendy and the Ink Machine, you can't be sure to trust anyone until you know you're completely safe and they can be trusted. And I've seen this in other video games too, so it's pretty common in other characters not to trust another character because they did something evil. And what I mean by that is that, look, so at the end of chapter 4, you defeat Boris. You're standing over him. And then Allison and Tom's view of the situation was that you transformed this Boris clone and you decided to kill it. You experimented with it, and you were working with Susie Campbell to make an innocent Boris clone suffer and die at an insane experiment. That is their point of view. I mean, what would be your reaction to seeing a man fighting an innocent Boris clone? Yeah, same reaction as theirs. So pretty much it's pretty logical that they don't trust him. Maybe they're just interrogating Henry until they can see if they trust him or not. But we will have somebody, Tom or Allison, guarding Henry to make sure he doesn't pull off anything until they get completely his trust. Now, how do I know that Allison and Tom are Henry's captors? Well, that's pretty easy to prove. No effort needed. First thing we want to look at is the audio log and under it. Well, we see the sketch of a mechanical hand. Who has a mechanical hand? Tom. And hence why the pencil is there. And still don't trust me? Well, who are the two people that Henry has been making contact with after the events of Chapter 4? That's right, Tom and Allison Angel. So the only two people that Henry could have met from now on, since Susie Campbell and Boris is gone, is Allison and Tom. And obviously they have trust issues on him. This is why they are holding him prisoner. And two people are holding Henry prisoner, as he states in the audio log. Come on, Henry, let's give a speech for the fans.
And right now, two of them are holding me prisoner.
Thank you, Henry, for that inspirational speech. Now, with Henry's inspirational speech, we can confirm that Allison and Tom are Henry's captors. Now we're going to move on to the second chunk of this video. And yes, after the next two chunks, I'll let you go to do your weekend, and I'll do mine. But we gotta move on to the next chunk. Next chunk is, why don't Allison and Tom trust Henry? Yeah, why don't they? Well, I've got a couple of things which might prove why they don't trust him yet. Now, let's look at Joey Drew. What does Joey Drew have to do with this? I'll explain. We all know that Joey Drew is the monster of Bendy and the Ink Machine. Ink Bendy and Joey Drew combined makes Ink Bendy, Hybrid Ink Bendy. But we're not talking about that, we're talking about how Joey Drew has been the bad guy for like almost every chapter. Susie mentions him as a bad guy later on in the game. Bertram literally blurts out that he doesn't like him and that he's a monster. But why would Allison and Tom, if they even hate Joey Drew, why would they trust Henry as the partner of Joey? Because after all, Henry may have a dark side. Hence why he is leaving the studio. But I already covered a video about that. I'll leave a link so that you can check it out on that video. But for now, we're just moving on to here. So yeah, Henry being Joey's side partner is why Allison and Tom don't trust him yet. Henry has to prove his innocence right now. But maybe his past has something to do with Allison and Tom not trusting him. Now, let's look at the final part of the video.
I don't know how to get out of here. But there's more. There's a secret hiding in the shadows. I just feel like I'm being watched. There's something at work here. If anyone finds this, you must not... Hold on. They're coming back.
Now, towards the end of the audio log, Henry states that they're coming back, which basically means that Allison and Tom are coming back. He's too worried in ending this audio log real quick because he is doing this audio log in secret. He doesn't want Allison and Tom to find out that he's been making an undercover audio log for someone if somebody does enter the studio and he ends up dying. Now, another part of the audio log that I want to mention is where Henry says that something is watching him and he feels like something in the room and there's a secret. Well, it could obviously, this can be explained quickly. You know those visions that Henry has been having? Like right now that's playing, these little visions? Well, guess what? It has a meaning. Maybe Henry has a clone, and that clone is good Bendy. Perfect Bendy. Look, I know this may sound stupid to you, but this is just what I think. Maybe somehow the transformation of the ink machine and him inserting his own relic into the ink machine might transform a clone of Henry. I know it sounds crazy. It's too crazy to believe, but look back at all the evidence that we had. Look through Chapter 1 and through Chapter 4. There is a lot of signs to confirm that. Now, that's the end of today's video. Please remember to hit the like button, leave a comment to see what you think about today's video and my theories, my little mini theories, and also, if you want to see more of this, subscribe and turn on those notifications because I will be uploading each week. Creepypastas are every Monday, and yeah, just to let you know, if I might be sick, because I might be sick like next week, because I I had rain all over me and I wasn't even wearing a sweater. So if I do end up getting sick by next week, I won't be uploading for like next week. I'll just make sure to have a creepypasta reading by next week, because creepypasta's readings are every Monday. And yeah, just to let you know about that. And also follow me on Twitter if you want to support me extra. I will be leaking news about my channel. And yeah, pretty much that's all I have to tell you. Have a nice weekend. And yeah, well, I hope you have a nice day. And bye-bye.